season day. This is Be an Overcomer, where we inspire and empower people to overcome life's challenges through the power of God's word and by using our faith, walking by faith, and using the gift of imagination to create the life you desire. So anyway, today's message comes from Neville Goddard's statement, living in the end. And you're probably like, what does that mean, living in the end? Or how to live in the end? And actually, it's about living in the end result of the thing that you desire. So, for example, if you want to start a business and you're looking to start maybe, I don't know, like a fashion designing business, or it may be something with catering and culinary, you need to see yourself as that thing right now. I often tell people I was a teacher long before I was a teacher. I was a teacher long before I entered any classroom, because when I was younger, I would pretend to be a teacher, and my parents actually had a chalkboard, and I would write on the chalkboard. I would give my students assignments. I would interact with my students, which were actually my stuffed animals, but I would interact with them and, teach them and read to them, do math, all kinds of things. And lo and behold, years later, I would become a teacher. So often we have to see the thing in our mind before we actually see it manifest into this physical dimension. And so this is why sayings like seeing is believing, or words, don't hurt, certain things that are like programmed into us from young, things that get embedded into our subconscious from young, some things don't serve us, and they have to be uprooted. They have to be changed so that we can learn to live in the end and manifest those things that we want. So whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you're believing for, you must live in the end. Because as Neville Goddard says, assumptions harden into facts. Those things that you continually assume, they will be true for you. So if you want to be like a successful, like I said, entrepreneur or business person, see yourself as that thing now. I want you to start declaring the amount of money that you're going to make monthly, the type of clients you would have, if there's services you provide, what type of services would you provide? Those are things that you need to start to create in your mind and live in the end of that thing. If you want to go back to school, if you're looking to get another degree, see yourself as having that degree now, that you've completed all of the studies and, the test or whatever it is. Envision that you have that degree in your hand now. Because it's amazing. Our subconscious mind, which is so awesome, it doesn't differentiate between what is an actual happening event, what is really happening right now, and what has yet to happen. So this is why every day, as I tell you, it's a practice. You have to discipline yourself to focus on the things that you want to see in your life. Too often, we're programmed, whether it's news, media, whether it's other people's beliefs. It could be family members that are well-meaning. It could be friends that are well-meaning, but yet they might not operate in your level of faith. They may not understand certain things that our thoughts literally create. They don't understand the power of the subconscious mind, and that the things that we assume and the things that we focus on dominantly will become a part of our experience. And this is why I encourage you to be the gatekeeper of your mind. This is where you have to, in some sort of sense, have tunnel vision when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to your vision, when it comes to your life. This is the one life you've been given. And I truly believe God has given us this life so that we can live an abundant life. And that's John 10:10. We're not here to live a less than, sorry life. No, we're here to live out our heart's desires. The word says, if you delight yourself in him, he will give you the desires of your heart. But too often it's like fighting against, in a sense, things that show up in this outer world. And this is why I encourage you daily, to daily practice, to go back in your mind, go back into your thoughts. If you have to write it out, anything that you can use, like tools to help you to stay focused on your end result. to stay focused on your vision, to stay focused on that goal. Live in the end. See it done now. See it in its completion. That is when things will manifest for you. That is when things will change. That's when things will show up. So today I want to encourage you to live in the end. Whatever it is, that thing you desire, it is finished. As Jesus said, it is done. It's for you. You have that vision, that desire, because you're supposed to have it. See it as completed, and it will be completed. And eventually, there will be a series of events, as Neville Goddard said, a bridge of events that will lead you to that very thing that you desire. So I hope this encouraged you today. Always be an overcomer. If you like what you saw today, please join us, subscribe, share this message. Always be an overcomer.